Hey everybody, this is Miss K. Welcome to Miss K on Postal. I hope you're having a good fuck yeah Friday. Shit, we ready for the weekend. I'm still trying to get over the sickness, but it is what it is. So I had to come and talk to y'all today about just fuckery. Fuckery that's been going in the post office, and it recently has been jumping off bad. I don't know if you guys had heard, just the other day in New Hampshire, there were 6 people who were arrested for trafficking like large amounts of cocaine coming from Puerto Rico going into New Hampshire. So they were sending it from Puerto Rico through the Postal Service, wink wink, coming in through Manchester, New Hampshire, and they were picking this shit up, and there was a whole ring of it, wink wink, going on. Now, the 6 people, 1 from Puerto Rico, 5 in New Hampshire, they loosely are saying they're postal workers, but they're not saying they're postal workers. Regardless if they're postal workers or not, you know that there were postal workers involved when that shit was coming through. When that shit left Puerto Rico. You know, when that shit came through New Hampshire. Somebody knew that shit was coming. But have you noticed lately, especially with the post office, not saying that the shit wasn't going on before, because it was going on, but the past couple of months, starting from the summer of last year, and I don't know if you guys keep up with cases that come through about things that's going on, not about, you know, a clerk getting pissy and slapping the dog shit out of somebody, or a carrier decide they finna throw some mail and run over a box. No, I'm talking about the amount of illicit, and I use the word illicit crimes that's been going through the Postal Service with postal workers. Mind you not, baby. Listen, all of us, you know, we ain't, you know, goody two shoes, and we ain't like none of us ain't done some shit on some form. But, baby, you working for the feds, and you just think it's okay to just steal and think they ain't been peeping you. Now, come on. If anybody know anything, and if you got family or friends who've been involved in stuff, y'all know how the feds work. Feds ain't finna get you today. Feds ain't finna get you tomorrow. Feds ain't finna get you next month. Feds gonna sit on your ass and watch you. So how in the super fuck would you give up your retirement, your TSP, your job status, and be labeled a felon to do some fucking thievery like that? Now, this is the biggest thing that's happened in New Hampshire because of the amount of cocaine that was coming through New Hampshire coming from Puerto Rico. Now, they ain't really think that nobody wasn't peeping game from Puerto Rico to New Hampshire. Really? People keep forgetting Puerto Rico is not a foreign ass country. Technically it is, but technically it's not. It's one of our territories. So the same shit that go down here is the same shit that go down over there. Especially when it comes to Postal Service. All y'all who work at the post office, who work at the plant shit, we get shit for Puerto Rico every single fucking day. Nothing changes. So you think 10 pounds of coke coming through wouldn't have been seen? Whatever. But not even that, y'all. It's just getting to the point where even at other facilities, recently, at a couple other facilities up north, there's been a lot of problems with checks. There's been check fraud going on, stealing of credit cards, you know, that come through, especially if you work in the flats, because, you know, so a lot of that stuff come through there. You know, it's been rings they've been busting up lately of people just doing all types of fuckery and robbing and stealing and shit. Hey, even at my facility, I'm gonna tell y'all, there's some shit going on there. People are being fucking watched. There's thievery afoot. There's a circle of thievery that's going round and round and round in my facility. But, it's neither here nor there because they don't talk about that shit. But whatever. My thing is, honestly, y'all, you know, I ain't too scared to steal. Depending on what it is. You know, like a pack of gum or some shit. But baby, I ain't finna steal from the feds. That's automatic 90% of your time, baby. This ain't city and county jail. Not even state. You get caught up, baby, you finna get fucked up. For life. They give you 20 years, baby. You finna do motherfucking 19 and a half. And the other half, you gonna sit in the halfway house. Don't ask me how I know. I have friends and family that work for the feds. Get it? Anyway. But it's been a rise, and not even that. Even last year, I think around October, November, there were a couple of postmasters that were caught up. I think it was October 1, One postmaster, another in November. I can't remember exactly where, but I remember when I saw it. 2 postmasters got caught up embezzling fucking money. So they were making, these fraudulent charges or whatever they were doing, cooking books, if you want to call it. And one of the motherfuckers had pocketed like $500,000. Well, baby, would you order $500,000 worth of toilet paper? Cause what the fuck? That shit crazy. Like, it's one thing. We all around here talking about save the post office and this is an institution. With all the changes that's going on, these motherfuckers still finding time to rob. Baby, look, y'all got too much time on y'all hands. Too much time. If y'all robbing, you got too much time. Postmasters robbing, employees smuggling motherfucking coke, employees stealing checks and credit cards. There's even a couple of facilities that I know of up north that don't even deal with checks anymore that come through because it was so much thievery and robbing going on. They stopped processing it altogether. They no longer do it at that particular plant. There are a couple of other plants. I'm not giving names, but I know of the plants that they do not process checks because it was so rampant of the stealing. Listen, I get that you work in a facility. We see a lot of things that come through there. I see a lot of things. I smell a lot of things that come through there. That ain't my business. I ain't fucking with it. We got cameras in certain places and work when they want to work. But I'm not finna go and take some shit and jeopardize my 20 or 30 year career. And some of these motherfuckers been working for the post office for a minute. And you get caught up. Nah, baby, I'm not trying to get caught up. I'm not trying to be a felon, number one. And I ain't trying to lose any access to my funds, number two. But it's becoming, and you don't really hear about it because it's on the hush hush. If you go on some of the postal websites, the OIG, even if you go on the DEA, Department of Justice, any of our postal websites, you may or may not see it. A lot of times it's done locally. So when stuff happens locally, it will be in their particular news feed. It won't be in ours. So like if you want to know about the New Hampshire bus, you have to literally go to the New Hampshire, go to their local newspaper, their local news station. Google it. The postmasters from last year too. Google it. It actually may be on OIG. But you got postmasters stealing. You got workers trafficking drugs. Workers stealing shit. Like, and then we want people to sit here and try to save what we have left for the post office when we looking like fucking common criminals. And then you have people sitting here saying, well, you motherfuckers make way too much money. Postmasters make upwards to 150, if not a little bit over that. But you're robbing and embezzling and pocketing $500,000. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Because it really don't. It don't make sense. Like, seriously, for real. It's getting out of hand, bro. And it's not just in one place. It's every fucking where. The problem is you won't know about it because they're trying to keep it on the hush hush. Now that shit that from Puerto Rico to New Hampshire, they couldn't keep that shit on the hush hush because that shit had been looked at from, I think they've been watching their ass since last October. October seemed to be the month for shit to be jumping off. I don't know what the fuck that's about. But from last October, they got charged in December. Because you know anything about how the feds work, you are indicted, you're charged. And then what happens is a couple of months later, then you're getting your sentence. That's if you decide to go to court or you take a plea. Them motherfuckers must have took a plea because you don't fight the feds, baby. You will not win the feds. Nobody ever wins against the feds. Especially when you know they got you coming in, coming out, got the one lick in Puerto Rico. And you think that one lick in Puerto Rico, that one person in Puerto Rico was doing whatever they was doing, that they ain't own the rest of them? They still watching. You think it's over? Listen, this is to the old timers, the newbies, and the in-betweens. Baby, it ain't worth you going to prison. This ain't even jail. This federal prison. This ain't worth you going to prison. Baby, I don't even, in the recycle, they got fucking coupons. I don't even touch them bitches. I don't care if it's a coupon for Dunkin' Donuts, McDonald's, Burger King. Miss K ain't touching it. Y'all ain't finna get me on no bullshit. I'm not gonna lose my pension and my fucking my freedom for a goddamn coupon. Now, a couple of years ago, we had a big raid, not us, further down south at one of our sister facilities that always got fuckery going on. If you know what I'm talking about, if you know where I am, you probably know exactly what location I'm speaking of. Oh, they ran a whole gamut in that bitch. Whole gamut. Coupons, gift cards, checks, money, drugs. Baby, they came up in that thing in the middle of the night. Boop, boop, boop. Bust up everybody's side of the head and start going through shit. And they knew exactly who they were looking for when they went through there. By the time we found out about it, they had already arrested who they need to arrest. There were people who've been in the post office 25 years involved in stealing gift cards. Gift cards, bitch! Gift cards! You stealing gift cards? And you were at the post office. Do you know how hungry you look stealing gift cards? Yeah, mail come open in front of me all the time. Money falls out. Shit. Drugs sometimes. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I raise my hand up. My name Benny. I ain't in it. Come get this. I don't want it. But for gift cards, y'all fucking with checks. You think checks ain't gonna come back? You think them damn credit cards that come through, and if y'all work the flats, y'all know how they come. Y'all know what they look like. Them investment statements that come at the end of the year. The business checks that come through in the green packets. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If y'all work back there, you know. Motherfuckers are stealing those things. Not understanding that shit's coming right back. You don't think they peeping y'all? You don't think they in the building? Postal inspector be in that motherfucker on the low. You don't even know who they are. Unless you ask them. Because if you ask an inspector, are you an inspector? Let me see your badge. They have to show it to you. By law. They have to. And they're the only ones that can come in the building with a firearm. Not your ass. Keep your shit at home. But this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. And these people just got indicted just a couple of days ago. I think 2 days ago, the 17th. Whatever damn day it is. I don't know what day it is. And then the postmasters from last year. Oh, 500,000 on one, just one. That motherfucker did 500,000 that he took from the postal service. And we right here talking about save the post office, save our jobs, and we looking like fucking thieves. It's crazy. I know wherever you at, you probably heard of some shit. Some things been going on. Maybe some people came in, some people left out the door, and you don't know where they went. Because they was involved in some shit. The little Kit Kat, the little rumors. All Miss K gonna tell y'all to do, keep your nose down and keep your ass away from them people. And keep your hands off of shit, like your mom used to tell you. Don't touch shit. Don't ask for shit. Don't get shit. Because none of us need to lose our job for no dumbass shit. None of us. Because according to the public and other people who are against the post office, we make way too much money. So when things like this happen, we look real dumb. We look real stupid. It's crazy, y'all. Crazy. But hey, I just come and tell y'all that it's retarded. The level of thievery that's going on. You know, you can't just say it's carriers or it's drivers or it's mail handlers or it's clerks. It's everybody robbing nowadays. Everybody stealing in the post office. They find an opportunity, they stealing. We need to stop that shit. But it ain't gonna stop, because if people feel they need money or they find an opportunity, they found a way in the door, they're going to do it. It is what it is. Can't be stopped. Can't stop, won't stop. Gonna be like Diddy. Leave that alone. Leave that alone. We gonna leave that alone. Anyway, so I hope that you guys are having a good ass fuck your Friday. Don't forget, tomorrow night, Miss K gonna go live at 11 p.m. Yes, Saturday night, because last Friday night was hilarious. We had a good time. So if you missed it, join us this Saturday night. Get your drinky drink on. At 11 p.m., I will do late night live vibes, and we just gonna chop it up. And got any postal questions, postal concerns, Miss K will be there. Hopefully, it won't turn into what it turned into last time, which was a goddamn therapy session. No therapy sessions this time, please. And thank you, everybody. Keep it to postal questions and a little bit of personal. All right? So, always remember, my postal freaks. Love and light. Peace.